Reese was a surprise, and I knew from the get-go that she was going to be a girl, and I knew she was going to have quite an impact on our lives, and she did from day one. I talk to her about it now, knowing, she probably doesn't understand, just that it's kind of the way we told our boys, just that your heart was really sick, and we needed to get you a new heart so you could live and have a second chance.
I can remember thinking just instantly, you have a sibling who's sick, they're kind of holding on to life, and they need something, and you have an extra one. We had surgery on a Monday. We communicate a lot, but every Monday I get a text from him that says TYFMNK, exclamation point, and it's thank you for my new kidney. I always say TYFNMK, which is thank you for needing my kidney. He got the kidney, but I got the gift.
So we went to our first consultation here in Louisville, and he told me, and very quickly, that my daughter had biliary atresia. I had him write it down because I was so shocked.
Slowly, you could tell I was starting to get sicker and sicker. Everyone would ask me if I had the chicken pox.
When we were flying to see her before the surgery, we hit a point in the air that you could see the horizon. It just was like a moment that hit me that I had hope.
I'm here because of them. Their decision to be an organ donation is the reason I'm here today, and the reason that I get to see my family every day. And without them, I would not be here.
Lisa loved everybody. Lisa always was for the underdog. Lisa gave to charities that we never knew about because she was very kind, very giving.
I was sick, and I had cirrhosis of the liver. It progressively was getting worse. It got me on the transplant list. Through tests and everything, eventually I qualified, and we got the call.
I must say that through her donation to people like Brad, that has gave us some solace to think that his life is better because of Lisa. That's what Lisa would, she's so selfless, that's what she would want.
In 2015, my husband and I both were chosen to go to South Carolina with the Marine Corps, and we got to spend a week there. They allowed us to go into Parris Island and experience everything that Marines experience. So they took us on their confidence course, and apparently I have a little more confidence in myself than I should have. Ended up tearing my ACL. A lot of people benefit from organ donation. I don't even know how you can put into words, how grateful a person should or could be for that. It's pretty amazing.
The last month before I had my transplant, most people that saw me thought they'd never see me again. It'll be 5 years October 12th, and I will treasure my second chance in life for as long as I'm here. And I try to give back as much as I can, because I do believe that I was given a gift, and I want to give back. I just hope that I make a difference.
So we go into our 20-week gender scan, and the doctor came out, and the doctor's face was white as snow. And she said, Mrs. Jones, your baby has multiple abnormalities. And our son is born on July 21st, 2015, and he was not breathing. And he passed away peacefully in my arms with my husband looking over my shoulder at 7:23. We knew that our son's life was going to have a great purpose. We knew that no matter what the outcome of our story was going to be, him passing away was not going to stop that.
The pain that I felt seeing him gone, I wanted to wish it on my worst enemy. Our decision for all the donation was to help keep families from feeling and experiencing what we felt and experienced.
One of the nurses called me and told me I needed to come to the hospital immediately. I was questioning, of course. What do you mean? Did he fall and hurt his back? And she said, no, Sharon, he's collapsed and we're doing CPR on him, and she was crying. He was more than happy to give them the gift of vision, and that he would only have wanted to do more for other people.
We wake up every day, and sometimes we don't appreciate that we can see our alarm clock. Being able to give the gift of vision or life or a second chance to anybody, no matter what organs you're able to donate, is a pretty powerful and incredible thing that we can all do.
On the morning of June 1st in 2009, I was getting ready to get my kids off to school, go to work, took my shower as usual, and I passed out in my shower. So I called the doctor and got in to see him that day, where he diagnosed me with end-stage renal disease. You've got two choices, hospice or dialysis. When do we start dialysis? And within 6 months, the physician I had suggested a transplant. I was transplanted on July 21st of 2016. You know, it totally saved my life and let me be here to see my kids. My goal is I want to see all my kids, high school graduations, college graduations, get married.
In 2009, in June, I was diagnosed with acute kidney failure, and my doctors told me that if I didn't receive a kidney in 2 years, I'd be on dialysis. July 24th of 2015, I received a phone call from an unknown number. She asked me a question that I didn't think I had the answer to. Were you ready for a kidney? The gift of life is the ultimate gift that you can give. You know, you can give material things, but to allow someone to live another day, breathe another breath, and see the sun again, it's invaluable.
At 3:30, we got a knock on the door, and it was 2 police officers saying that we needed to get to the hospital. There had been an accident. My husband and I both were signed up to be organ donors, but we didn't know what Ryan's wishes were. We had never discussed it with him. The next day, we were able to retrieve his belongings. In his belongings was his license, and at the bottom of the license was the little red heart that said he was an organ donor. If people understood more about it, I think they would be more likely to want to be an organ donor. To the world, you may be one person, but to one person, you may be the world.
It will be 2 years in June that I was diagnosed with kidney, my kidneys weren't working properly, and that I would need a kidney transplant. Organ donation is very important. It affects babies, people of our ages, our agendas, our colors, our races. You're actually helping give others, myself and others, life. That's a huge gift.